so high up. And everybody has been waiting on this one. Number 1 against number 2. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. Both teams are perennial college football playoff participants, and this will be a great separator. He said, I'll have to call the game of the year to make sure our offense is efficient and gets off to a quick start. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Say it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. In the plus territory, they stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get them. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosive play offensively.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Tripped up for the tackle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Hey, move. Move. Go.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Return. Ready, 5. Under. Ready, go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. Moving out to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Punt is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The running back has it. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the move. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. Could not make his way to the corner.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The sure hands, it's Bear. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Dante Moore. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Running inside. It's Hill. Here's a little room Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Quarterback may change this route. Moore will throw. Got his man on the outside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. These corners backing off a bit. Looking for space. It's Jackson. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Play fake, Julian Sayed. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it! And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's Julian Saying to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Sayed. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Corner's going to give them room. Saying from the gun on third down. It's complete to the left. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Gets the back moving. 4th down, say it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Making side adjustments here. Here's more to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I better say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Julian with the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Throwing, say it. Complete. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Hey, move. Q. Ready, go.
Lined up in the gun on third down, say it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Red 54. Jet. Mike 44. Spider under. Squid. Go.
Saying to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Throwing more. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Moore to the air. Snags it and he's open. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Moore. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And that's a really good play by this defense, because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that 1st down play, now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Sayin to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. To the air. It's Sayin. Got the quick pass. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And they're able to make the tackle. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They'll send the back in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Just a really bad mental error. 2nd and 15 after the delay of game. Again, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Rock, rock, rock. Spider over. Spider over. Liz, Liz, Liz. Smug, smug. Chip.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Sends it back in motion. And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Saying back to the air. Pocket breaking down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gets the back moving. Saying. Smith with the grab over the middle. Pulled down for the tackle. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short.
Squid, squid, squid. Rock, rock, rock. Western, Western. Hey, move. Go, go.
Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Motion from the back. Again, it's Sayin. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Dante Moore. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Moore will throw. Pressure coming. And they got it. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
He might want another play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Ducks racing to the line in a hurry up. Unloads quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Fourth down, more. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Oregon! Once he got some room, it was over.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Oregon 28, Ohio State 0.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that fourth down and failing to convert there has to sting. Someone not clear on the snap count, it'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties.
Black 14. Black 14. Ready, go.
Say it. Rush is on him. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
After the missed connection, it's second down.
Ready, 5. Ready, 5. Zip. Rat. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a deep grab. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
Red 18. Q. Ready to go.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good.
Ohio State 0.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Squid. Rock. Slide. Where did he go?
Throw it, say it. Fires to the wideout. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
Over. Level. Ready, go.
Play fake, say it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Wide. Under. Freeze.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Go.
4th down, say it. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Might be changing the route.
Ready, go.
On the option. Now the toss. There's some room. Touchdown, Ducks! Great job by the back on the option.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive play.
And the extra point is good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
0.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll go play action with Sayin. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Here's Sayin to throw. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Corners are going to bail. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And man, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You're looking to the sidelines. There's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get going and put drives together and score points. They've got to find something because this game's starting to creep along, and they really need to make something happen.
That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. The 50. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're gonna just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Ohio State, 0.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running to Green. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Across the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Fights off a defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Sayin fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They'll start this drive with an end around. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
There's a lot of ways to run the football. You can do it conventionally, handing it off. You can do it with the QB run. How about getting the wide receiver involved, though, on the reverse? Perfectly executed. He's able to get to the outside. That's a really nice gain for the offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The offense changing the play. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Here's more to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. At the 20, he's got space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
More to the air. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Ducks! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. Power football with the run. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Ducks! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And the point after is good.
Oregon 63, Ohio State 0.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Motion from the wideout.
Ready, go!
Handoff to the lone back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
I know a lot of people were thinking there was a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate him and completely shut him down the way they have. Negative rushing yards in the game for this guy. You cannot say enough just about how physical this defense has been, playing with a chip on their shoulder all game long to shut him down.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel.